Hey guys, what's up and welcome back. Happy Thursday, guys. We're back to talk about Lala Kent from Vanderpump Rules because she's doing more interviews following her split from Randall Emmett. Now, she's talking about where she stands with Randall Emmett after the split, facing him during the photo scandal, and earlier issues in their relationship. Plus, she's talking more kids and possibly joining the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. What? Okay, guys, we have all the details on that and more. But before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. We're also going live today at 11:30 a.m. Eastern with Jason from Down with Jason to talk about the Real Housewives of Orange County, Season 16, Episode 4. We're breaking it all down. So hopefully you guys can join us. If not, happy holidays. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Lala Kent attempted to salvage her relationship with Randall Emmett before calling it quits with the film producer back in October following the rumors of infidelity. Now, during a recent podcast, Lala opened up about the moments that led up to her breakup before revealing if her and Randall are still communicating, discussing her thoughts on future love, and sharing her plans to have more children. She said, "I ignored a lot of things that I probably shouldn't have, but I think I ignored them because he's good at what he does. I would have paid millions upon millions of dollars on him never creeping up on me or creeping around on me. You would have paid millions upon millions betting that he would have never creeped around on you." Okay. "And everyone around me is blindsided as well." This is what she said on an episode of the Not Skinny But Not Fat podcast. According to Lala, her situation with Randall is far beyond a one-night stand. She said, "If your dude has a slip up, you know he's someone. That's one thing. I wouldn't forgive that, but I could see how a woman could say, let's go to therapy and work through this. That was not my situation." Which is interesting because we're wondering how many cups did he actually have. She said, "That was not it at all. I feel my situation is very, very dark and nothing that I represent in any capacity." Although Lala never expected Randall to allegedly be unfaithful, she admitted that there were issues in the relationship prior to the cheating scandal that broke in October and ultimately ended her romance. "Even when we weren't connecting, I was so loyal and faithful. I was not sending inappropriate text messages. I was like in it. I went straight to him. If I was ever feeling unhappy, I was willing to do couples therapy. I started going to therapy on my own, like I was doing anything I possibly could do to make sure that he and I would stand the test of time." But in mid-October, Lala, across a series of posts on social media that seemingly showcase Randall entering a hotel in Nashville, she came across these photos and she said, "He came home. I had seen the photos. I kind of knew what I wanted to do. We didn't have a conversation about it. I packed my stuff and I left. No communication about anything." Even now, months later, Lala and Randall are only speaking through their lawyers. She said, "There's really no communication at all. I'm very isolated. I really just want to be around my mom, my kid, my amazing assistant, people who are going to really baby me. My mom actually packed up. When all of this news broke, she packed a bag for 3 days. That was October 16th, and she has been here ever since." After moving out of her Bel Air home she and Randall once shared, Lala moved into a new apartment and began acclimating to her new life as a single mom, to her and Randall's 9-month-old daughter, Ocean. As for her future, this is interesting to me, this part. Both of these parts. Lala said that she does believe that she'll find an amazing love of her life eventually, but dating is beyond on the back burner, at the moment at least. But when it comes to kids, Lala does want more kids, and she said she's going to start figuring out options to expand her family. Also on the podcast, Lala addressed the possibility of starring on the Real Housewives franchise, which she has been hinting at for a long time. And I was always curious because with her lifestyle that she had in Beverly Hills, would she try to get on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? And she did say at one point, Vanderpump Rules is like a kiddie pool compared to the Real Housewives franchise because they don't have any Girardi scandals or anything playing out like that. I don't know how Lala would do on the Real Housewives, but she said, "I would love to do the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Take me back to my roots. I like the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but I just think the age is an issue. You have to think about, do you have anything in common with these people just living in the same area? It's not like a commonality. That said, Lala said that she would love to join the show if Teddi Mellencamp were brought back. As she explained, that would be a different story because Teddi has a young baby, just as she does. She said, if they were to say to me, we would like you to transition into this, yes, because I'm all about the future and what's going to take me to the next level. Now, I don't necessarily think Lala should be going to the Real Housewives of anything. She did at one point say that she would want to get back into acting. She's been acting since she was 12 years old, and she would eventually hope to star on some sort of series. If that's the case, I think she would be able to kill that, knock that out of the park. But I couldn't see her on the Real Housewives, especially now. You know, I know there's Leah McSweeney and Gina K from Real Housewives of Orange County, and they don't have these over-the-top opulent lifestyles. And I keep saying that about Leah McSweeney, but now she has a lot of cross promotions and brands that are collabing with Married to the Mob, especially after Rihanna wore and not endorsed, but by wearing Married to the Mob, she promoted the hell out of it, making other people, all of the Rihanna fans, go out and buy it. Leah might be on a different level at this point. But my point is, when Lala was with Randall and she had the Rolls Royces and she was flying private and she had the Malibu, or not Malibu, but Bel Air home, it made more sense. Okay, maybe we can see her on the Real Housewives because Whitney's young. Like I said, Gina's young. Teddi's not that, you know, Teddi's pretty young. So I could see it like that. But if she's out here trying to make it on her own, living in an apartment again and really trying to figure it out, I don't know if that necessarily classifies as a Real Housewife status. But guys, I don't want to just give you my opinion and not ask what you think. So go ahead, comment below. Let me know what you think about Lala saying, well, once she saw the photos, she decided to get the gout, saying that she wants more kids, but right now that's on the back burner, and also saying that she would join the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and even Beverly Hills if Teddi came back. What are your thoughts? And please don't hold back. Go ahead and comment below. And before you go, don't forget that we are going live today at 11:30 a.m. Eastern with Jason from Down with Jason to talk about the Real Housewives of Orange County, season 16, episode 4. We're breaking it all down. So if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.